I would now like to invite Mr. Davinder Singh, SC, to deliver the welcome address. Mr. Singh is the chairman of SIAC and executive chairman of Davinder Singh Chambers, LLC. Mr. Singh, please.
The Honorable the Chief Justice Sundaresh Menon, Minister for Culture, Community and Youth, and Second Minister for Law, Mr. Edwin Tong, Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court, President SIAC Court of Arbitration, Mr. Gary Bond, fellow members of the SIAC Board of Directors, and members of the SIAC Court of Arbitration, distinguished guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and wherever you are in the world, welcome to SIAC's first virtual Congress. We are deeply honored that Chief Justice Menon and Minister Tong are here with us today. The Chief Justice as the keynote speaker, and together with the Minister, panelists. We are also very honored that Justice Anselmo Reyes and Mr. Gary Bond will be participating as panelists, and by the presence and participation of so many luminaries in the international arbitration sphere in this year's Congress. Thank you everyone for joining us for this Congress. We have more than 1,500 participants from all over the world. Thank you for making the time and the effort to attend virtually, despite the time zone differences. And for those who have sacrificed their sleep, a special thanks. I would also like to thank all our sponsors, speakers, and supporting organizations for your generous support. At SIAC, we are acutely aware of the fact that everything we do reflects on Singapore, that we have a responsibility to do our part to promote Singapore as the most trusted place on this planet for dispute resolution. The country's policies and laws are designed and continually revised and reviewed to ensure that Singapore will not just always have the best ecosystem for investments, businesses, and financial and legal services, but an ecosystem which guarantees integrity, stability, predictability, and the rule of law. In the field of dispute resolution, the executive carefully monitors international developments and responds with policies not just to keep pace, but to open up the distance between us and our competitors. No time is wasted. Once a decision is made after input from experts and stakeholders, laws are thoughtfully drafted by the Attorney General's chambers and are carefully scrutinized, debated, and passed by Parliament. The Singapore judiciary, peerless in quality and comprising best-in-class local and international jurists, shape the contours of and influence developments in international arbitration. Because of their trailblazing judgments and speeches, our judges have come to be widely regarded as thought leaders in this field. If you need evidence of that, I suggest you stick around and listen very carefully to the Chief Justice's keynote address. There is no better example of Singapore's leadership in dispute resolution than the fact that the UN Treaty on Mediation of Disputes is called the Singapore Convention on Mediation. The accolade speaks volumes of the world's view of Singapore's place in the dispute resolution universe. The convention was signed just a year ago in Singapore and will come into force in 10 days' time on the 12th of September. At SIAC, we are very conscious of our role in this collective mission to set Singapore apart from the rest. However, none of what we do would be possible without the invaluable support and contributions of the SIAC board and SIAC court members. They are leading practitioners and arbitrators from all over the world, all with very busy schedules, but they always have time for us. We have benefited a great deal from their time, their ideas, and their star power. And Singapore has benefited and will continue to benefit by being open to the world. To each of them, I am very grateful. I want in particular, though, to thank Gary Bond for his tireless efforts and commitment. His devotion to SIAC and to Singapore's cause simply cannot be measured. My gratitude also to the first-rate management and staff of SIAC. They have worked tirelessly to make today's Congress possible. Finally, I want to assure all of you that COVID or not, SIAC will continue to deliver. COVID or not, SIAC will do even more for all of you. Thank you, and I wish everyone a rewarding and enjoyable day. Thank you very much.